Hope you guys are doing well. We have a very special show for you, don't we all? It's our back to school special episode.
Oh my gosh.
How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel?
I'm feeling like the countdown is on. We had a weekend away and it was kind of like the last hurrah of the weekend up north, and then of course the fair and all of the things that are happening, but you can just sort of feel the shift and you can see the lists and the emails from the school are coming in. Multiple already to buy yearbooks from the school.
Oh, already?
Those are already coming in, but you know what? It's just that time, and it starts going, and it's downhill, and there's no way to stop the boulder.
I know. Isn't it amazing that we have all this time in the summer to mentally prepare and physically when you have to buy all the things for school?
Yes.
And my kid, I have one of my boys that starts tomorrow.
Wow.
And there is a little bit of a panic already. Like, okay, do we have everything?
I know.
We've only had weeks and weeks to prepare. I think we're good, but then you have that anxiety of like, are we truly ready for school to start?
It's an exciting time.
I don't know.
We've got it all covered for you today during this very special back to school episode of Twin Cities Live, though. We're going to learn more about some back to school tech essentials, including a kid-friendly smartwatch. If you've been thinking, oh, you know what, it might be time to add in the watch. This one is really cool. It's got real-time GPS tracking, you know, for that walk from the bus stop home, or maybe if you're heading, that's what we're kind of getting all ready for. It's exciting.
Yeah, I know. And it's becoming more and more commonplace. You know,
for sure.
I think if you would have said 15, 20 years ago, hey, we're going to put GPS tracking devices on your kids, you're like, what kind of world are we living in?
This is the world that we're living in, yes.
Yeah.
But I do think for people who are trying to push off the phone, which a lot of
for sure
parents are kind of like, how can we push this off a little bit further?
Yeah.
We have some good options.
Yeah, we really do. Also, Kelly's going to take us to the University of Minnesota bookstore.
Fun.
I know she had a lot of fun there to show us how you can get ready for the new school year in style. And she was commenting again just how massive this place is.
It is a fantastic bookstore. And I think in general, a college bookstore is just one of my favorite things.
Same.
It's just, I love seeing what they have there. But this one at the University of Minnesota is over the top good. And if you haven't made it a destination, even if you're not a gopher, you're probably going to want to go there just to check things out.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, that I am sort of an office like supply nerd.
Yes, you are.
I use this time of year for myself, even though I'm not going back to school.
I know.
But because of the new upcoming football season, I treat it as such. And I love going to, maybe not the bookstore per se, but places like that to get all new pens and notebooks and protractors and compasses.
Really, a
and
protractor?
Colored pencils.
When and why? Tell me more about. No, I'd like to know the last
when you need to make a
use of the
geometric shape
protractor.
when you're taking notes.
Right, but when was the actual last time that you used it, and how did it solve a problem for you?
Probably my freshman year of college, when I almost flunked out of college, when I was in some sort of high-level calculus that I was not prepared for. That was the last time.
Okay,
yes.
And you've been holding on to that protractor ever since.
I get a new one every year.
Every year. All right. Well, we're also going to fuel up for the school year with Minnesota-based company Let's Dish. They have some really great ideas for you to help us go from freezer to your table in about 30 minutes, because that's another piece of the pie is the meal planning.
I like how you threw in pie when we're talking about food. I know, you're so good.
All the snacks, and if you're packing, some people are packing lunches, some people aren't. There's the breakfast, the to-go, the after-school sports stuff. Am I stressing you out? I'm sorry.
Setting a schedule and you start looking at, oh my gosh, we got all these activities, and then you start throwing in morning hockey practice. What are we doing?
Why?
Yes.
Why are we doing? You know, it's fun though, because I've already been kind of in the back-to-school zone for a week or so. I was really thinking back to my college years because I emceed oh, there we go. We're waiting for that. Where is it? Yes, the back to school. But I emceed a gathering of UW-Madison alumni in Edina. It was in Edina.
I know, of course.
They welcomed us. And I got to see my buddy. Here he is.
We welcome all.
Boy, I love a mascot. Isn't it so fun? And that one, he makes my heart go pitter-patter. But you know what was fun is we were talking about at that event, like the connections that you make in college. And you know, your daughter is now off to college. And the connections that you make in college that are so special. But then also the connections that you make after college because of still that place.
It's
like
the network.
I was chatting with tons of people who I didn't go to school. I didn't know any of them in school. I didn't even know my own husband who went to UW-Madison. I didn't know him in school. And so we were all chatting about just how fun it is to have those connections and those relationships and that shared shared experience, and then you can even connect with people who maybe went to your same university or have memories of that place. So I got to see my little.
I know. That is the one thing
mascot.
that I'm a little bummed out about is like we have a little bit of a K-State alumni here
Yeah,
in
you should
town.
be the president of the association. I'm sure they'd love to have
Let's
you.
pump the brakes here a little bit.
Okay.
But, you know, if I was closer to Manhattan, Kansas, which is where Kansas State University is, let's just say Kansas City, where a lot of my friends are.
Yes.
It'd be really fun just to meet people that I didn't even go to school with.
I know.
And be like, hey, you went to K-State too?
Yes.
That's cool. I was in the College of Business as well.
Yeah,
You know,
I
don't
think
know.
that is really cool. And I think for people who, you know, went to the University of Minnesota and then live here and then get to just experience all that and go back for the athletics, it's very fun. Let's talk about, though, moving in to the school year.
Yes.
And this whole idea of going off to college, a lot of it kind of the rite of passage. And whether you're going to college or maybe you're moving into an apartment and you're going to go to a different kind of school or you're getting a job, but it is kind of that rite of passage of when you leave home and you start to design your own space from scratch for the first time. I have vivid memories of setting up my dorm room, and my mom was just it was so fun.
Yeah.
She was really excited.
So my memory of moving into my dorm room, well, this is my daughter's.
Yes.
Now, again, so full disclosure, she could not get into the on-campus dorms at Auburn, so she has to get an off-campus apartment.
Okay.
So her first living situation is a 3-bedroom apartment with her own bathroom and a full kitchen with 2 other roommates.
That's
So
bougie beyond bougie.
she's living large,
Yes.
okay? It is right next to campus, but it's not technically a dorm. This is what we did to her room. We put the peel and stick wallpaper on, which was a complete surprise to me. I did not know that I was gonna have to do this, but you know what? When you're the dad in this situation,
Yep.
you just shut your mouth. You don't cause any problems. You
No.
just do what you're told.
I want to
okay?
say, well played, Abby and Ames. Way to just pack it and then just, hey.
I know.
that's
Hey,
what
what's
we're
in the bottom
thinking.
of that box? What is that? What are those 2 rolls
You know
doing
what would
there?
really make
that
this over the
looks
top?
like wallpaper.
It's so cute. It looks so good.
I remember checking into our dorm at Kansas State, and all we cared about was how do we fish the cable wire through the cinder block walls into the next room, because all 3 of us were football players in a row, and we're like, we're stealing cable, and that's all we cared about. No decorations at all.
Okay. Should we go back in time to
So
dorms?
let's do this. Let's go back in time from like the late 1800s to now and just kind of look at life in college and dorms. So let's go back to
Okay.
1890s. Students used a combination of collegiate pennants. Now we're talking about decorations.
Yep.
Showcasing, I guess, their high school diplomas, as if that's a huge thing.
Oh my gosh.
And then even advertisements to decorate their walls. They have things hung up all over the walls. It's continued to be a trend all the way from back then till now. Obviously, you can see the vintage decor.
These are from
the
Baylor
furniture.
University in the 1890s. That's
Yes.
where these are from, which look at how dressed up these students are. I mean, can you imagine if these folks were transported to present day and saw Lululemon leggings making their way to class? They would lose their minds.
They would lose their minds. And who wants to be in that wool outfit in Waco, Texas in September? Nobody.
Okay, let's move forward to the 1910s.
Yeah.
So by then, the trends were pretty similar. Look at this. Small art decorating the walls. Same thing, high school achievements, photos from home, books on the shelves. But look at how detailed the wallpaper is underneath all of the art. And this is what caught our eye, Ben, because there was no peel and stick. That's you had to glue
Yeah, it's the
that
old
stuff up.
school way.
It has its own pattern, which is very cute. Pride for their fraternities. That's clearly at Texas.
It actually looks really cozy though.
I
It's like nicely
know.
decorated. Okay, let's go up in time a little bit. 1950s.
Okay,
These
okay.
are apparently two studs. Look at those
Heyo.
studs. See, that's
Girl
that,
wanted.
That is exactly what a guy's dorm is supposed to look like. You got a girl wanted sign there.
Sparse.
If you notice some of the finer details, there is a small alarm clock. Look at that modern technology back in the 50s. They have the table and the bed, not much else. You just get away with very little. And you see, they have the typewriter. That is the modern day computer that they use in the 1950s.
Guys, how long did it take you to write a paper? I cannot even imagine. We do have a photo of women sharing a sink as typical for dorms. You know, usually you have a few bathrooms for the full floor. And this is one thing that I do think is sort of a rite of passage. You know, it teaches you how to manage your time, how to deal with other people who maybe don't live like you, how to handle some inconvenience in life. It builds a little bit of character.
How to not be so selfish.
True. Okay, let's go to the 1970s. Posters were really in the 70s. This is when people started putting posters all over their dorm rooms. This one features an Aretha Franklin poster, a Snoopy poster, music, big part of the college experience. So these girls had their own dormitory turntable. Look at their cute outfits and their hair. You can see even more posters here, plus a pegboard for hanging hats.
Okay, I'm not kidding. If that were in color, that would look like today.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, the 1980s, again, I think the biggest change that you're going to notice in the 80s, you're not going to like this, Elizabeth, plastic.
The plastic takes over.
The use of plastic for furniture and things like that. I mean, the little caddies that you take into the shower, the plastic became a big thing.
Oh, the lofted beds.
Yep. A little bit more personality brought in the dorms, as you can see there. Hopefully that's not a guy's dorm room. Okay. But anyway, they have phones in the hallway. So no personalized phones in your room. You had to have a shared phone in the hallway. Now that cord is much too short. Anybody that grew up in that time period, you need at least 100 feet.
Well, you got to work it. You got to work on it to stretch it out. You want it to be fully stretched.
No, you need it to be like hanging there in sort of a ball. Because that was the real memory. That long cord that you'd go and talk to your girlfriend on.
Yeah, that's
like all the way down the hallway and into your bedroom.
Okay, let's go to our era, the 90s. I moved into college in the fall of 1999, and they had more posters on the walls. The TVs were getting bigger. So I remember the big discussion with the roommate is who's going to bring the TV? Where are we getting the TV? And then the TV took up a ton of space.
Plus the VCR.
And then these kids today in the 2000s, you know, you got the classic move, raising the bed, putting a chair under it. We definitely did this. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we did this as well.
I loved those chairs. I forgot what those are called. They're not butterfly chairs. They're something. What are they called? Papasan chairs?
I'd never even heard that word.
Oh, I like those chairs, though. Brands started to take over. There's a pink-themed room from 2007 just covered in gear. That's Victoria's Secret pink.
Yeah.
That was a real hot brand for a while.
Isn't it still not? I don't know.
They did collegiate stuff because I had University of Wisconsin shirts that were pink branded.
Yeah. I guess apparently they still do. Yeah, good job, Betsy.
Haven't shopped at the old Victoria's Secret. Well, folks.
You want to look at some over-the-top dorms? Why don't we do that?
Yes.
You were kind of talking about this, how people have actual interior designers and decorators come into these dorms and put these dorm rooms together.
This is insane. I mean, I just saw a story that parents are spending $20,000 for the decor in the dorm room. This is a big thing in the South. This makes your peel and stick wallpaper look like a cheapy little easy project.
I can't even.
At least they didn't say this is what we're doing.
I guess if you look at the extreme, I would have put my foot down and said like, oh no, who's this strange lady over here? Oh, she's the interior designer? No.
This is Lindsay Brown's alma mater, Ole Miss. We'll have to ask her about hers. In the last 10 years, things have gotten even more extravagant. There are these dorm room tours that are unbelievable. They do the bed up high. They feature carpet and then a pink and white color story. These dorm tours are
That's
insane.
a dorm room for one person. Aren't dorms all supposed to be shared? Well, I mean,
maybe not. We've got another one from Iowa University featuring a neon wall sign and, of course, posters. Still the dorm room staple. See, this is like the before.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming it's going to transform into something amazing. Oh, okay. See, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
That feels like, you know, like it got a cool aesthetic, but doesn't feel so over the top and expensive.
Yeah. See, that feels just like a basement bedroom in your own house that you kind of redecorated on your own.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that one's a little much.
That's very pink. The neon signs.
Well, look, they have a full fridge in there.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, my dorm room was white cinder block walls.
So was mine.
That's it.
Yeah, that was.
It was a glorified prison.
I lived in Celery 9B.
Celery?
Celery, SELLERY.
Not like the actual.
No, we were all required to eat celery. And it was cinder block walls. And in Og Hall, which has now since been torn down, the beds hung from the walls on chains, like a prison cell.
See, it strengthens you, you know?
does
It's
make you
resilience.
stronger. It
I
does.
don't know. These kids have it all too good.
But let's have fun.
Yeah,
We got
let's
some
do
good
it.
back to school stuff coming up.
So Kelly's going to take us to the University of Minnesota for a head-to-head competition between a student and her mom to see who has the most back-to-school spirit. It's a race around the bookstore when Twin Cities Live returns.
Twin Cities Live's host chat is brought to you by Plants and Things and Furniture and Things, the largest selection of outside and inside furniture.